Affordable travel, mission possible. Hey there, do you dream of exotic adventures but your wallet cries at the mere thought of plane tickets? Relax, it's not as bad as it seems. Traveling doesn't have to break the bank. All it takes is a little cleverness, a pinch of flexibility, and this guide to affordable travel. I know what you're thinking. After all, famous travelers fly helicopters over the Amazon, not take the bus with snacks in their backpacks. It's true, but believe me, even seasoned travelers know how to save money on the road. And those are exactly the tricks I want to share with you. Forget fancy hotels and fancy restaurants. Affordable travel is all about experiencing the world as it is, getting to know the local culture, and tasting real life. It's an adventure that starts at the planning stage. Ready for the journey of a lifetime? Let's go. Planning is key. When to go and how to find deals. Every seasoned globetrotter knows that good planning is the key to success. It is at this stage that you can save the most money. First rule, avoid the tourist season like the plague. Accommodation and flight prices skyrocket then, and crowds of tourists make sightseeing difficult. Instead, travel off-season. Spring and autumn are the perfect time to visit Europe. And in Asia or South America, you will find plenty of interesting places where the weather is good all year round. Remember that flexibility is your greatest asset. The second important step is to find cheap flights. To do this, use flight comparison websites such as Skyscanner or Kayak. It's also worth signing up for airline newsletters and following their profiles on Facebook or Instagram, where promotions and special offers often appear. Remember, the earlier you start planning your trip, the better your chances of finding real bargains. Flights are down. Budget airlines. In the era of budget airlines, air travel has become available to everyone. Ryanair, Wizz Air, EasyJet, these are just some of the airlines that offer airline tickets at prices we once only dreamed of. Of course, budget airlines have their quirks that you have to get used to. Small hand luggage, checked baggage fees, and even for choosing a seat. All this must be taken into account when planning a trip. But hey, you're going to spend most of your time sightseeing anyway, not on the plane, right? If you are flexible about your travel dates and destination, you can find real bargains. Flights for pennies? It's possible. All you have to do is search well and be ready for a little spontaneity. Remember that budget airlines often fly to smaller airports, located somewhere in the middle of nowhere, far from the city center. It is worth considering this when planning transportation from the airport to the hotel. Buses, trains, and other wonders. Cheap transport on site. We will look at various transport options that will allow you to explore new places without straining your budget. Have you reached your destination? Congratulations! Now it's time to discover the area and enjoy new experiences. Now it's time to explore the area. The possibilities are endless and every journey is a new adventure. But don't worry, you don't have to splurge on an expensive car right away. There are many cheaper and equally convenient options. In many countries, public transport is well developed and surprisingly cheap. Buses, trams, metro, all this can be at your fingertips. Long-distance buses are a great option for traveling longer distances. They are comfortable, affordable, and often offer additional amenities. They are usually cheaper than trains and offer comfortable travel conditions. You can relax and enjoy the journey. Many carriers have their own websites where you can check timetables and book tickets online. It's simple and convenient. Trains are another interesting alternative, especially in Europe. They are fast, comfortable, and offer beautiful views. Traveling by train is usually faster and more comfortable than by bus, and you can admire the beautiful views outside the window. It is an ideal option for landscape lovers. If you are planning to intensively explore a given region, it is worth considering purchasing an Interrail ticket, which entitles you to unlimited train travel in selected countries. This is a great option for those who want to see as much as possible. And how about local buses and metro? This is a great way to get around the city quickly and cheaply. This is the cheapest and often the fastest way to get around the city. It is worth using it, especially in large metropolises. Just remember to check the city transport network map beforehand and buy a ticket from the driver or from the machine. This will allow you to avoid unnecessary problems and enjoy your journey. Where to sleep for cheap? Hostels, Airbnb, and other wonders? These days, traveling doesn't have to mean spending a fortune on accommodation. Forget five-star hotels with swimming pools and spas. While tempting, they are not always the best choice for budget travelers. Cheap travel is primarily about accommodation in places that won't break your budget. After all, who wouldn't want to save on accommodation and spend more on sightseeing or local food? Fortunately, these days you have plenty of options, from hostels through Airbnb to campsites and couch surfing. Hostels are a classic when it comes to cheap accommodation. They are perfect for young travelers, students, and anyone looking for adventure. Shared rooms, shared bathrooms in the hallway, and the atmosphere of a student dormitory. All this awaits you in hostels around the world. You can meet people from different cultures and countries, which adds extra flavor to the trip. But hey, you're not going to the other side of the world to sit in your room, are you? Hostels offer great starting points for exploring the area. Hostels are a great place to meet other travelers from around the world and chat about shared experiences. Shared kitchens and lounges encourage integration. Airbnb is another popular option that has revolutionized the accommodation market in recent years. Thanks to it, you can feel at home even when you are far from it. On Airbnb, you will find rooms with locals, apartments, and even entire houses at prices usually lower than in hotels. This is an ideal solution for families and groups of friends. In addition, you have the chance to experience the true atmosphere of the city and get to know the daily life of its inhabitants. Local tips from hosts can make your trip even more special. If you are fans of communing with nature, consider staying at a campsite. This is a great option for those who love nature and want to spend time outdoors. Many countries offer well-equipped campsites in picturesque locations. You can enjoy beautiful views and closeness to nature, sleeping under the stars, the sound of birds in the morning, and the smell of the forest. All this awaits you for a fraction of the price of a hotel stay. It is an unforgettable experience worth living. And for true adventurers, I have one more suggestion: couch surfing. This is an option for those who want to travel cheaply and meet new people at the same time. It is a platform that connects travelers with local residents who offer free accommodation on their couches, mattresses, and even floors. This is a great way to save money and make new friends. Couch surfing is not only a way to get free accommodation, but above all an opportunity to meet interesting people and immerse yourself in the local culture. You can learn more about the place you're visiting from the perspective of its inhabitants. Food trucks and other delicacies. Saving on food. Food is one of the biggest travel expenses, but it doesn't have to be. You can eat tasty and healthy food without spending a fortune. All it takes is a little resourcefulness and creativity to eat tasty and cheap. It is worth looking for local recipes and trying your hand at cooking. Forget expensive restaurants in the city center. They are often overrated and do not offer authentic flavors. Real culinary treasures are hidden in local markets and street stalls. This is where you will find the freshest and most authentic dishes. This is where you will taste authentic, local dishes, prepared with fresh ingredients and sold at affordable prices. Local markets are also a great place to learn about the culinary culture and traditions of a given region. If you can, cook yourself. It is not only a saving, but also a way to healthy and tasty meals. By renting a room or apartment with a kitchenette, you can prepare your own meals using local produce. It is also an opportunity to experiment with new recipes. It is not only saving money, but also great fun, and an opportunity to experiment in the kitchen. Remember about water. Water is the foundation of a healthy lifestyle. Instead of buying expensive drinks in plastic bottles, take a reusable bottle with you and fill it with tap water. Of course, if it is safe in a given country. It is not only saving but also caring for the environment. Water is essential, especially in hot climates. Pack wisely, take only the essentials that you will need while traveling. Don't pack 1,000 things that you won't need so you don't have to carry it in your hand luggage. I hope I've motivated you a little to travel. Thanks for watching. If you liked the episode, don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. See you around. Until next time, bye.